What is going on, guys? Welcome back. Commentary for you. I want to thank Webull for sponsoring today's video. Right now, end of the month, best promotion they have. If you open an account, they'll give you 3 free stocks. If you deposit any amount of money, you'll get 5 free stocks from $2,700 to $9,600. They also have a promotion right now where if you open your account to crypto, activate it in trade just $1, you will get a $5 crypto reward. You have to use either my link or the link that will be down in the pinned comment to take advantage of that. Now, this is such a incredible video for me to make because it works hand in hand really with investing. Austin Agonosky posted this the other day in reference to him speaking out about sim racing. And to me, Austin and I have a lot of similarities in speaking out against, the video games within the marketplace. And what you have here is essentially, in my opinion, the entire community shown. I would be the person at the corner of the boat saying, people, we have a hole in the floor, right? And I do this every day. And the arc of people going around, no pun intended because we're on a boat, but no pun intended with the arc, is so true to the responses that I get. The closest response to me is, are you an expert in shipbuilding? If there's a hole, then it's there for a reason. And all the justification that people have of, if you can't build a game, then you can't critique a game. The person behind him, aren't you ashamed to say something like that about our ship? Would signify the person that is just happy to have a game, right? Just proud that they can play something and be able to pay for a product regardless of the quality. The person painting, just mindlessly ignoring everything while painting and saying, everyone, let's mind our own business, right? You shouldn't create any content with this. You should just simply be a consumer and call it as simple as that. Consumer and company. And then you have EA, or in my case, this would be Captain Clint Oldenburg, right? I am so proud of our boat. I like it with that hole even better. Does that not echo his sentiment of the 0.2 user score is better than 0.1? Then you have what I would say are some people in the community, not all, but you have some that will just sit there and pander to EA right beside them and frolic in the water and say, guys, let's not be negative. Let's talk about the positives, right? Let's look at the fact that we have all these different gameplay options, all these Madden Ultimate Team packs, all these things that get semi-updated, right? Then you have the person here that says, I'm not listening, I'm eating, right? I don't really know that echoes someone within our community, but, there are people that probably just sit there and get entertainment value from what we're doing. And then my 2 favorite people, right? The person with the dunce cap. The person that comes into the comment section and just writes something that is just not even grammatically correct or proper. It says, I have a different point of view on the whole situation, right? But whole is intentionally spelled W-H-O-L-E as opposed to H-O-L-E, which is the indicator of what the problem is. And then you have the closest person and loudest person. And I'm telling you, these are so much in line, not just with the gaming aspect and the gaming conversation, but if you go out into the investing platforms, right, and you look at what people have to say about the investments you have, or you look at comments on investing videos, this image can speak to so many critiques that people give. And that's why I really wanted to take a couple minutes to discuss this. And thankfully, put it in line with another segment of my life that is just as spoken out in the same processes. So the person closest, are you going to fix it? Sit down and be quiet. This is the person that basically says, hey, if you can't build the game yourself and correct it, if you can't mod the game yourself and correct it, then don't even bother talking about it. And then that same person, ironically enough, also has the counter argument of, technically, it's not a hole, it's a special port. Jonathan has 2 of those in his boat, and it's okay. To me, in that conversation, Jonathan is 2K. The person that basically says, hey, listen, don't worry about this because another company is doing it. And therefore, you don't have the right to talk about it. But I did think this basically embodies the entire community, at least that I've been involved with for the past couple years. But I also want to point out, if you notice, there's a huge empty spot in the middle of that boat. And not shown here are many of you, the people that watch my content, agree with my content, send it to EA. I've got a video coming up tomorrow where it really is incredible to me. Anytime a player speaks out about this game, I get brought into the equation. I don't have to ask. I don't have to direct anyone to it. You guys actually direct me to it. Yesterday I had a player speak out about Madden, and within minutes, I have people quoting his tweet, sending it to me, putting me in line with the tweet, and it's just a great feeling to know that when you guys see somebody with similar mindsets about how broken this game is, the first thing that comes to your mind is, let me get this over to Ryan so he can do a video about it. Micah Parsons made a tweet about Madden and how he didn't want to play it. And for so many people, rather than just look at that and say, man, there's an NFL player that's frustrated about the state of the game too, the first thing that people think to do is, let me send this over to Ryan so he can make a video about it. And that's what's not depicted here. And to me, that's the largest part of the community. That's the best part of the community. And that's the part of the community that I'm still here for. Because if I listened to everyone else around that boat, I would have gave up a long time ago, right? And in my opinion, that's what Captain Clint is flying the flag for. He wants you to champion those other voices. He wants you to listen to his self-pride in the game and not have your own opinion. Not ask for the game to get better. Not question why it's in the state that it's in. But that's what I'm here to do, and that's what I've always been here to do. It's what I'm going to continue to be here to do. Because you know, if this company thinks that it can sit here and copy and paste the same game year in and year out and only make changes to really one game mode and then try to pretend that they've sold us a better product, market a product in terms of franchise as if they're going to improve it and then never actually follow through on those commitments, and it's going to be April and we still don't have that third update, there is no way that I won't be able to be back whenever I choose to be with more commentary.